Ever found yourself wondering if that older woman you're chatting with is actually into you, but you're not quite sure how to read the signs? Today we're diving into the often overlooked signals that older women use to show their attraction. By the end of this video, you'll be able to pick up on these signals with confidence and know exactly what they mean. And don't forget, there's a bonus tip at the end that's a game changer for recognizing when she's into you. Stick around, you won't want to miss it. 1. She gives you genuine compliments. When an older woman is into you, her compliments aren't just casual throwaways, they're thoughtful and intentional. Unlike the more overt flattery you might get from someone younger, older women, particularly those who exude confidence, tend to be more subtle in their approach. She might not come right out and say, "You're handsome," but instead she'll praise something that truly stands out to her, like your quick wit, your ability to stay calm under pressure, or even the way you treat others. These compliments are her way of letting you know she sees and appreciates the qualities that make you unique. It's not about surface-level attraction, it's about the connection she feels. When she pinpoints something specific, especially something that goes beyond the physical, she's not just making small talk, she's revealing that she's paying close attention to who you are. 2. She engages in prolonged eye contact. Eye contact is a powerful form of nonverbal communication, and when it comes to older women showing interest, it becomes even more intriguing. Unlike younger women who might be more overt or playful with their glances, older women often use eye contact in a more sophisticated and deliberate manner. It's less about a fleeting gaze and more about a lingering connection that speaks volumes without a single word being exchanged. When an older woman is attracted to you, she's not likely to shy away from holding your gaze. Instead, she might look directly into your eyes with a steady, unwavering focus that can feel both intense and intimate. This prolonged eye contact isn't just about observing you, it's about creating a connection. It's as if she's silently saying, "I see you, and I'm interested in what I see." What makes this signal even more compelling is its subtlety. Unlike the playful or coy glances you might receive from younger women, this kind of eye contact is more confident and intentional. She's not just looking at you, she's looking into you, searching for a response and perhaps waiting to see if you'll meet her intensity with your own. It's important to note that this kind of eye contact isn't accidental. It's a calculated move, a way for her to gauge your interest and communicate hers without needing to say anything outright. In those moments, you might feel the room quiet around you, as if the world has narrowed down to just the two of you. That's the power of eye contact. And when an older woman holds your gaze like this, it's one of the clearest signs that she's attracted to you. 3. She finds reasons to be close to you. When an older woman is drawn to you, she often communicates her interest not just with words, but through the subtle art of proximity. Unlike younger women who might playfully bump into you or sit beside you at a party, older women tend to be more strategic in how they close the physical gap between you. It's all about positioning, and if you pay close attention, you'll notice how she effortlessly maneuvers herself into your personal space. Picture this. You're at a social gathering, chatting in a group, and she gradually moves closer, inch by inch. Maybe she stands just a little nearer than before, or perhaps she leans in slightly when you speak, her body angled toward you as if to say, "I'm interested in what you're saying and in you." This isn't just a matter of convenience, it's a deliberate choice. By closing that space between you, she's signaling that she's comfortable around you, that she wants to be near you, and that she's opening up a door for more intimate interaction. Don't underestimate these subtle shifts in distance. They're often more telling than words because they happen almost instinctively. If she's continually finding ways to stand closer to you, brush past you, or share a physical space, she's likely trying to bridge the emotional gap as well. It's her way of saying she's interested in being closer to you both physically and emotionally. 4. She asks personal questions. An older woman who is attracted to you won't limit her conversation to light talk or banter. Rather, she goes further, directing the discussion into more intimate subjects that expose your true nature. She's gazing through these windows into your soul, curious to find out what makes you tick, so these aren't simply pointless questions. Imagine you're in the middle of a conversation and suddenly, she shifts the focus to something more intimate. She might ask about your childhood, your dreams, or the challenges you've faced in life. These aren't the kind of questions you get from someone just passing the time. They're carefully chosen, meant to uncover the layers of your personality and experiences. By asking these questions, she's telling you, without actually saying it, that she's genuinely interested in getting to know the real you. This kind of inquiry goes beyond casual curiosity. It's a way for her to connect with you on a stronger level, to see if there's a meaningful bond to be formed. When an older woman asks about your passions, your family, or your thoughts on life's bigger questions, she's not just making conversation, she's exploring the possibility of something more. She's trying to understand the person behind the smile, the voice, and the face she's intrigued by. These personal questions are her way of signaling that she's not just attracted to your appearance or your charm, but to your essence. It's her subtle yet powerful way of showing that she values substance and is interested in a connection that goes beyond the superficial. 5. She laughs at your jokes. Laughter is a universal language, but when it comes to an older woman showing her interest, it's a language with a hidden meaning. If you notice that she's laughing at your jokes, especially the ones that even you know aren't that funny, it's a sign that she's not just amused but intrigued by you. Think about it. Humor is subjective, and what might tickle one person's funny bone could fall flat for someone else. But when an older woman finds herself chuckling at your every quip, there's a good chance it's less about the punchline and more about the connection she feels with you. This kind of laughter is her way of saying, "I enjoy being around you. Your presence makes me happy." It's a subtle, yet powerful indicator of attraction. What's even more telling is the type of laughter she shares with you. It's not just polite or obligatory. It's genuine, warm, and perhaps even a bit contagious. It's the kind of laughter that lights up her eyes, softens her expression, and creates a bond between the two of you. She's not just laughing at your jokes, she's laughing because she enjoys the energy and vibe you bring into her life. So, if you catch her giggling at your dad jokes or chuckling at your puns, don't brush it off. It's not just about the joke, it's about the joy she feels in your presence. This is her way of letting you know that she's drawn to you, that you've sparked something in her that makes her want to stick around for more. 6. She initiates physical contact. When an older woman is interested in you, she might not come right out and say it, but her touch can speak volumes. Unlike casual acquaintances who maintain a comfortable distance, an older woman who's attracted to you will find subtle ways to close that gap, one gentle touch at a time. Picture this: you're in conversation, and suddenly, she lightly touches your arm as she makes a point, or places a hand on your shoulder in a moment of shared laughter. These gestures might seem small, but they're deliberate. Each touch is her way of bridging the physical space between you, sending a clear signal that she's drawn to you on more than just a conversational level. These touches are often soft and fleeting, like a brush of her fingers against your arm or a playful bump as you walk side by side. But don't let their subtlety fool you. Each contact is charged with intention. It's her way of creating a connection, of saying, "I feel comfortable with you, and I want to be closer." And it doesn't stop there. If she's really interested, you might notice more deliberate gestures, like a lingering touch on your hand during a handshake or a light squeeze of your arm as she says goodbye. These are not random acts. They're carefully chosen moments where she's testing the waters, seeing how you respond to her touch, and perhaps encouraging you to make the next move. Bonus tip: she makes time for you. Here's the ultimate sign that an older woman is genuinely interested in you. She makes time for you. In a world where everyone's schedule is packed with commitments, finding time for someone special is no small feat. When an older woman goes out of her way to carve out moments for you, even when her calendar is bursting at the seams, it's a clear signal that you're more than just a passing interest. Think about it. Time is one of our most valuable resources. We don't just give it away to anyone. If she's rearranging her plans, squeezing you into her already hectic day, or even sacrificing her own downtime just to be with you, she's not doing it out of obligation. She's doing it because she genuinely values your company and wants to build something meaningful with you. This kind of effort goes beyond the casual interactions or spontaneous get-togethers. It's about her consciously prioritizing you, making sure that you know she's invested in spending time with you. Whether it's grabbing a coffee between meetings, taking a walk after work, or even setting aside a weekend afternoon, these moments are her way of saying, "You matter to me." Next, conversation topics that make you more attractive, or learn how older women view sex. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more.